This is wild. We have an update from the DrLupo chess cheating situation. If you don't know what happened, we covered a brief video yesterday talking about how DrLupo was caught cheating on his live stream during a chess match, during a $100,000 chess match, albeit. And initially he tried to downplay it a little bit, saying that, he was just reading his chat, and he took a couple moves from them. But then chess experts, people who literally do this for their livelihood, they know it really well, and they were able to detect that he was actually using an engine. So he's using a program that lets him know exactly which move to pick, statistically the most perfect move, and he made 20 plus perfect moves during his match. So he was exposed for that, and just basically there was just a long string of lies after lies after lies, till eventually he finally just got fully caught. And I think he's now finally ready to just own up to it, admit to it, and give us a proper statement. All right. So this is what he has said just today. I screwed up big time. The internet has been right basically since the beginning, and it's taken me multiple waves of self-reflection and internal fighting to get to the point where I can fully admit fault without holding back. I lied to the internet repeatedly. I cheated and betrayed the trust of countless people that believed in me. Viewers, family, friends, everyone, myself. I carry a lot of baggage, and you all got exposed to it in the worst way. I lied directly to Daniel Wrench. I lied directly to Wolf. That was the person that he played in that match, and used him as a prop on stream. He didn't deserve that. None of you did. I messaged him directly to apologize, and I'll gladly do it on stream too. So if you don't know, when he matched Wolfie, there were some accusations afterwards that he had cheated in that match. And Wolfie is a really great guy, and everyone likes him in the community. And instead, it was kind of turned around on Wolfie as an accuser of DrLupo cheating, and basically was trying to put Wolfie down, which was a pretty lame thing to do, considering the guy was just it was pretty obvious to him that there was cheating happening, right? And so it was the worst case scenario, right? You cheat, and then when you get caught cheating, you blame the other guy and make them look bad. It's bad, right? That's why he's apologizing. That's why we've got this statement. I've spent a big part of my life being really good at games. When I suddenly wasn't good enough, I lied. Between games while waiting, they said to be sure to only have one chess.com window open, so I was playing games against a computer on my other monitor using lightchess.org, where my chat window usually is to practice between rounds. Once I blundered my queen, I panicked. I used the analysis feature there, and my brain couldn't stop after that. I figured out the lines, but every time I panicked after that, I did it again. It wasn't something that I planned on doing. I really did practice quite a bit leading up to the event. So he sort of panicked and decided to use this. Basically, it's like using an aimbot, all right? This basically gives you the exact perfect move to use. All right, this would be like using an aimbot inside Destiny 2. But this is a chess match. So it gives you an extremely unfair advantage. You're ruining the other person's experience. So it's PvP, literally. And it's for a $100,000 tournament. I think that the worst part about all of this is just the oversight, or without having to be so mean, but the stupidity to think that people wouldn't catch you doing this, right? People that know chess so well, and you're live, are of course going to figure it out. And you got a face cam on. They can see your eyes literally looking over to the monitor to the side. This was an oversight that will be remembered. It's going to haunt him, obviously. People kept asking me why I did it. This is what I really want to know, is why would he do it? He's got so much money. He's got so much going for him. Why cheat in a $100,000 tournament? Obviously, it's still a lot of money no matter who you are. But when you have all of that set aside and fixed for your life, you already own a house, maybe even multiple houses. You got lots of money. You're ready. You could probably retire and do just fine. Why cheat for a $100,000 tournament? I think I did it for a false sense of self-validation, to convince myself that I could win when clearly I shouldn't have. It was disrespectful to the entire online chess community. I was stupid enough to not even consider the consequences of what I was doing. There it is. I said, even himself, he's saying how stupid it was. And I accept those consequences now because I deserve it. I understand that people are going to question everything in my career now. I don't blame them. I was the guy that vocally hated people who cheated in video games. Tarkov is riddled with it. And I did the most hypocritical thing I could do. So, preaches the loudest about disliking cheating in a game and then cheats himself. Obviously, you know, it's pretty bad. It's pretty rough, especially in the way that we cheated. Also, not just cheating in a game, but cheating in a tournament with a lot of money on the line. You know, if he had gotten away with it, imagine what the story would have been. Imagine how different the story would have been if he had gotten away with it and won that $100,000, kept it, right? I talked about mental health on stream yesterday morning because that stuff is very real for me. I'm restarting therapy this afternoon. I found someone through Sondermind that was available almost immediately, which was nice. I clearly have a problem with honesty to myself and those that care about me. It sucks that it took something like this to blow up in my face, but I'm hoping that it results in me finally fixing problems with myself that I've had for years. I'm sorry to everyone, my friends and family, people that watch me, anyone that I associate with. I betrayed your trust. I hope one day people can forgive me and understand, and I understand if they can't. I hope one day I can forgive myself too. I'm typically pretty hard on myself. Damn. All right. That's pretty crazy. So there's the final statement on it. And, you know, the only thing left with this to talk about really is, will Twitch actually ban him? Because from what I've heard right now, Twitch hasn't banned him, and it's quite literally against the terms of service. I know that DrLupo is very close with Twitch, and they've literally donated millions of dollars to his charity events and stuff like that. Obviously, he's a partner Twitch streamer, etc. I still think that you break the terms of service, you deserve to get banned. All right. Is it a permanent ban he deserves? I mean, I wouldn't permanently ban him personally, but you know, it's not up to me to make the decision. Give him a 7-day ban, a 2-week ban, a 30-day ban, whatever. They give these bans out for people every time they break the terms of service. I think that this is no exception by any means. And I really hope that this should serve as a lesson to anyone out there who's considering cheating ever. It's like, you're going to get caught, especially in this day and age. You're not going to get away with it. All right. You're going to get caught. Doing it alone is stupid, but especially doing it when you're this well established. I would have never thought we would see someone this well established cheating inside a game. This is just the type of behavior you just don't see from someone that's made it this far in the streaming sphere, you know? Usually this is like, if you got nothing to lose, maybe, you know what I'm saying? If you don't even have a horse in the race. So, you know, like, hey, why not? I'll download that aimbot. What do I care? Right? Maybe I could see why people would even let that idea cross their mind. Still shouldn't do it, but this is crazy though. This was probably one of the craziest cheating scandals in the history of gaming. Like, this will be forever probably one of the most bizarre cheating scandals ever. And as far as it goes in my mind, I think it was really, really bad. I don't know how he comes back from this, but you know, I'm sure he'll come back at some point in time and start streaming again. I'm sure that it's going to haunt him. I'm sure people are going to troll him. People are going to harass him. And I don't think it's right to harass people, obviously, but you know, you can't stop the internet from being crazy, because they are exactly that, especially on Twitter, where this is posted and where all this is exposed. But let me know what you think about his statement down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the cheating in the comments below. Definitely a tough situation. And like I said before, I can't help but cover a situation like this with a little bit of sadness, just because I know DrLupo. I don't know him extremely well, like not like personally friends, but I know him. I've met him and I've watched his career, and he's raised so many millions of dollars for charity. It just hurts to see someone fall so far, you know what I'm saying? It just hurts to see that, truly. So it is what it is though, and we'll see what happens from here. That's a wrap on this one. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button. We'll see you in the next one. Later.